Lately, a lot of brand new anime have been dropping. And instead of just sticking to sequels, I've been trying out some of these fresh series that are just starting out. And honestly, a few of them really surprised me. So in this video, I'm going to share the new anime I'm currently watching. No returning seasons here, just completely new stories, new characters, and new worlds that are just beginning. If you like getting into anime early and following it week by week from the start, then you're definitely going to find something interesting here. All right, let's get into it. Starting off with something really different, Witch Hat Atelier. At first glance, it looks like a soft, peaceful fantasy, but don't let that fool you. This story goes way deeper than you expect. It follows a normal girl named Coco who lives in a world where magic is strictly controlled and only certain people are allowed to use it. But one day, she discovers something shocking, that magic isn't something you're born with, it's something you can learn. In this world, magic works through drawing symbols and circles, and once you understand it, you can actually use it yourself. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the catch. This knowledge is hidden for a reason. One small mistake, and everything can go wrong. That's exactly what happens to Coco, and from that moment, her entire life changes as she steps into a world full of mystery, danger, and hidden truths. What I personally love about this anime is the vibe. It's calm and beautiful, but there's always this dark feeling underneath. And the magic system? Easily one of the most unique I've seen in any anime. If you're into fantasy stories that focus on world building, emotion, and a bit of mystery instead of just action, then this is 100% worth watching. Next up, I'm watching Demons of the Shadow Realm, and this one actually caught me off guard. It starts off pretty simple. You follow Yuru, a guy living a quiet life in a hidden village, nothing too crazy at first. But then, out of nowhere, everything flips. He finds out that the world he's been living in is only a small part of something much bigger and way more dangerous. There are these beings called demons, basically powerful supernatural entities, and certain people can control them. And once Yuru gets dragged into this whole system, you start seeing secret groups, hidden rules, and a lot of chaos building up. What I like about this anime is how it slowly opens up. It doesn't just throw everything at you. It builds mystery and then keeps adding layers. And the whole demon concept, it's actually really cool, especially when you start seeing different abilities and how they're used. If you're into anime that mix mystery, action, and a bit of unpredictability, where the story keeps getting bigger the more you watch, then this is definitely worth following. All right, next one. This might sound weird, but trust me on this. Rooster Fighter. Yeah, it's literally about a rooster fighting monsters. But the funny thing is, it doesn't feel like a joke after a while. The story follows this lone rooster, Keiji, who goes around protecting people from these demon-like creatures that suddenly appear and start causing chaos. And the way the anime presents him, it's like he's some serious, overpowered hero. What I like about this is how it fully commits to the idea. It doesn't try to be normal or safe, it just goes all in. One moment you're laughing because it's a rooster, and the next moment you're actually invested in the fight. Also, there's this unexpected emotional side too. It's not just random action, there's a reason behind what he's doing, and that makes it more interesting. If you're bored of typical anime and want something that's different, a bit crazy, but still genuinely entertaining, then this is definitely worth watching. Next up, I'm watching Liar Game, and this one is all about mind games. No action, no powers, just pure strategy. The story follows a very honest and kind girl who suddenly gets pulled into a mysterious game where people have to lie, cheat, and manipulate each other to win money. But the risk is high. If you lose, you end up in serious debt. So every round becomes a battle of intelligence. What I really like about this is how tense it feels. You're constantly trying to figure out who's telling the truth, who's bluffing, and what the next move is going to be. And when the plans start unfolding, it actually gets really satisfying to watch. It's the kind of show where you're not just watching, you're thinking along with the characters. If you enjoy smart, psychological stories with twists and strategy, then this is definitely something you should check out. Next up, I'm watching The Strongest Job is apparently not a hero or a sage, but an appraiser. Yeah, the title is long, but hear me out. At first, it feels like a typical isekai setup. Everyone gets powerful roles like hero or sage, and then the main character ends up with appraiser, which honestly sounds useless. Like all he can do is analyze things. But that's where it gets interesting. Instead of fighting with raw power, he starts using information. He can see hidden stats, weaknesses, and abilities that no one else can. And slowly, you realize this so-called weak job is actually kind of broken. What I like about this is that it's not just about overpowering enemies, it's about outsmarting them. Watching him turn something underestimated into a real advantage is actually really satisfying. If you enjoy underdog stories where the main character wins by being clever instead of just strong, then this is definitely something you should check out.